Hi everyone, today in Integrated Math 1, we're going to go over Chapter 5, Lesson 1. Here are the objectives. Make sure you write them down in your notes. Alright, so let's go over phases of inequalities. We have 4 different signs for inequalities. We have the less than or fewer than, which are this one here. Then we have the greater than, more than, which is this symbol right here. And then we have at most, no more than, less than or equal to, which is all the symbol. Then we have at least, no less than, or greater than or equal to, which is this symbol right here. But you're probably trying to figure out how am I going to remember these. So I'm first going to look at the less thans, which are these ones here. Our less thans is a symbol right here. To me it looks like a squished L, so that's the way I'm going to remember less than. And the only difference between the less than and the less than or equal to is that equal to on the bottom. It's like half the equal to, because it's both of them. Then we have this symbol, these two symbols here, which is the greater than symbol. This one can make like a weird looking G. For this one, that's the way I'm going to remember greater than. It can make a G, a funky looking G, but it can make a G. So the only difference, once again, with this greater than or equal to is that equal to symbol on the bottom. But let's try one of these problems out. It says we want to solve x minus 9, which is less than negative 4. Remember it's less than because it looks like a squished L. Think about the symbol as an equal to. It's the same idea when we're solving for variables. It's not an equal to sign, but it can help you solve it that way if you're thinking about it. And you'll see what I mean in just a second. I'm going to box my variable. Now I want to get the variable isolated, so I want to move this negative 9. Opposite of negative 9 is plus 9 to both sides. So x is less than 5. And they want us to graph this on a number line. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's say here. So we're going to mark 5 here. But one thing I want to note as well is when we're putting it on a number line, it's a little different. So when you have like a, let's say, less than or greater than symbol, notice it doesn't have the equal to sign on it. And then we have a less than or equal to or a greater than or equal to. Think about it. Which one of these did you have to write a little bit more, use a little bit more ink? Well, it was the equal to's, correct? So you're going to make a full dot because you'd have to circle it in a little bit more to make sure it's full and colored. But for the less than or just greater than, it's just going to be an open dot. You're using less ink. So in our case, we're going to be using less ink because it's just less than. So I'm going to put it right above the 5. But we're not quite done yet. We have to make an arrow to say which direction because it does say that is less than. Well, we can think about our question and we can say x is less than 5. All the numbers less than 5 are all of these numbers here. All these numbers here. And it keeps on going. Or if you want to think about that, think about it as it makes an arrow. As you see, it keeps on going this way, just like the same way. Only thing with this one, if you're going to do that, make a little note here. Variable, which is our letter, must be on left side. And that's just a good habit to be getting into as well. But let's say it was a greater than symbol. Then your arrow would be going to the right. And it's that easy.